Hi, we are Connie, Hannah, Maia and Gemma, and we are here with Lynsey, the Team GB 800 metre runner, and we're going to ask her some questions about what she thinks the impact of Scottish independence on sport could be. So firstly, Lynsey, how were you introduced into sport?
Both my parents ran, and then my sister used to go down to the track, and I was desperate to go down. My mum made me do loads of different sports instead of just choosing one sport when I was really young. So I did gymnastics, played hockey at school, and then obviously did athletics as well, and then started going down to an out school club when I was 8 or 9, I think, and then just been going ever since.
In terms of competing, is being Scottish a major part of your identity, and why do you think that is?
It's really interesting. I tweeted a few weeks ago, it was European Indoor Championships, and the commentator, I wasn't competing, I was just watching, the commentator said, when he introduced a Scottish athlete, he said Lynsey of Scotland, but when it was an English athlete, he wouldn't say X of England. So I tweeted why did they do that? Because it's Team GB when we're competing for GB. We're British, not Scottish or English. Obviously, if I was competing for Scotland, I'd see myself as Scottish. But if it's a British team, then I'm British. And then one of the Scottish papers took it as I only see myself as British and not Scottish. And got quotes from people about it and stuff. So it just shows you how much people are interested in Scottish versus British and what effect that would have.
The Olympics require a lot of training. Where did you do most of your training when you went to the Olympics?
I was still based in Edinburgh, and I graduated from uni the same week as the Olympic trials. So it was just a ridiculous summer. So busy, but a lot of the summer I'm away every weekend racing. So most of the training is the winter stuff that's important. So in Edinburgh I train at I was training at the Meadows, Meadowbank obviously, Holloway Park and Arcosi.
So when you were growing up, did the available training facilities affect your success now?
I'd say it's probably worse now than it was when I was younger. When I was younger, I really only needed the track, but now I need a gym and different equipment and stuff. And Meadowbank was built for the Commonwealth Games in 1970-ish, so it's been there for 40 odd years, so it needs a lot done to it. And I think the facilities that Glasgow's got now with the Commonwealth Games next year, Edinburgh's really far behind Glasgow now, and I think there needs to be some new facilities.
Do you think to get a big boost in people achieving sport, we need to invest more in the facilities so that more people want to play?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you take Chris Hoy as an example as well, there was a velodrome in Edinburgh next to Meadowbank, and it's in complete disrepair now. And he moved to Manchester to train, and there's I've just moved to Loughborough, and Ayla Child, who's a Scottish British hurdler, has moved to Bath. So there's loads of people that have to move away for better facilities or for other reasons. But I think that, I'd say more needs to be done to try and keep Scottish athletes in Scotland.
Are you looking forward to Rio 2016?
Yeah, I think London was amazing. I think I was so lucky because it was a home games, and it was my first Olympics. And then I've got Glasgow next year, hopefully, so that'll be another home games. But it'll be strange, because Rio's completely different, an amazing country, so much culture, and it'll be great fun.
In the Olympics, Scottish athletes in Team GB had a huge success, and Alexander said that if Scotland did go independent, then we'd be flying saltire at Rio 2016. So how do you think being independent will affect the success of Scottish athletes?
Yeah, I think people haven't really spoken much about the effect that independence would have on sport, and I don't know whether Scottish athletes would still be able to compete for Team GB, or whether it would be a separate Scotland team, but I think you have to apply to get into the Olympics as a new country or an independent country, and there's no guarantee that Scotland would get accepted. And there's so many other things funding through like UK Sport. Would we still get all that, or would it have to be all done through Scotland? So would there be less funding? I don't know. I really like competing for GB in the Olympics, but I love competing for Scotland in the Commonwealth Games. So I think we're really lucky that we've got like a major championships where we can compete for both. But maybe if it had been Scotland independent the whole time, then I'd be happy with that. I don't really know.
After the Olympic Games in London, what are your next steps that you want to take?
So we've got World Championships this year, 2013 in Moscow. But for each championships we have to qualify, so we'll have trials again this year in July, and then Worlds is August, and then next year we've got Commonwealths, and then Europeans 2 weeks later. So next year's going to be really busy.
And when you're training, do you think that the Team GB atmosphere and all the training and work that went into that had a big impact on your success and being able to get to where you are now?
Yeah, I think that for London last year they tried to make it like one team, not just in your sport but across all sports, and like try to sort of push that message that it was one Team GB, not like a swimming team, an athletics team. And so yeah, I think like people from different sports got on really well, and like have kept in touch since and stuff, and it's interesting to see how people from different sports do things differently or things are similar. But yeah, it was interesting to see. Like I really like watching the boxing and like seeing like how hard they train and stuff. So it's good.
And then when up to the London 2012 Olympics, the media trained.
No. Like we got advice on like social media stuff, which they're like obsessed with just now. To like watch what you say on Twitter, and like people have got in trouble for it. But I guess because of my parents, I've been around the media a lot from when I was young, so I've just kind of known how to deal with it and watch what you say, apart from didn't on Twitter 3 weeks ago. But yeah, it's just like it's changed so much now with social media, and even the papers and stuff, like they're always looking for that tiny little thing that you say and they'll pick that out, and yeah, it's just getting used to it, I suppose.
In the Olympics, like young people have seen like a lot of good role models, and so do you think it's inspired young people to become more sporty or athletic rather than just looking at models and magazines?
Yeah, I think the numbers at local like, sports stuff after London was like a huge increase, and definitely even down at Midbank, like, it was so busy, and like different sports as well, like diving with Tom Bailey and but yeah, just not just like the usual sports. It's like can't even think. Like I suppose beach volley, like Britain wouldn't be known for beach volley, but like we have a team that was at the Olympics, and like it's something we can't do. So.
Do you think that some sports are more kind of like popular than others and more like showing people?
Yeah, I think I'm lucky in that my sport's on the TV quite a lot. We get like a lot of coverage, and I guess you could say it's one of like the main sports in the Olympics. And then sports like swimming aren't really known for being like spectator sports. Some people say it's a bit boring to watch, but I think they did really well to give all sports some coverage. In London, you could switch between different sports, so yeah, it's good.
Do you think that because of the Olympics and all the media coverage, especially in the UK, that a better body image for young women has been put forward?
Yeah, like when I think of London, I probably think of Jess Ennis as like the face of it, and I think a lot of people would look up to her now and hopefully see that as like a healthy body. Like obviously she puts in a lot of work to look like that, but she's in great shape, and that's kind of a healthy way to do it, rather than like, I'm not saying all models like don't eat properly or whatever, but like Jess lives a really healthy life.
Do you think that if there was a Team Scotland, it would be better because it would give more people the opportunity to represent their country at the Olympics? Because it's a smaller country.
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way, that we would have, more people would make the teams because it would be easier. But
really think Scotland were trying not to just put people in the team because they could.
To make up the numbers.
Yeah, just make them
Yeah.
do it because they actually weren't going.
Yeah, I think if they did that, then it would be a pretty small team, because if you look at how many Scottish people were in Team GB, although it sounded like a lot across all sports, if you took athletics, there was like me, Ayla Child, Ailish and Lee. Like that's it, there was no men, Freya as well. There was no men, and like if that's the standard you need to be at, and we had no men that could make the GB team, then why should we make the standards lower just for them to make a Scotland team, because they would have done much other games. I think like Scottish people or British possibly have like a habit of whatever decision was made, people would criticise it. So if it was a separate Scottish team, people would criticise it, or if it was a Scottish team and it was small, people would complain. If it was a Scottish team and it was big, people would complain. So like I don't think you can win whatever happens really.
When you were in London, did you sort of get to know the Scottish athletes more, or sort of ever feel a bit closer to them?
Yeah, it's funny, they usually put like Scottish people in rooms together. So like in my apartment was me and Ailish, and then the rest were English. But like other races, like in Birmingham Indoor a few weeks ago, I was sharing a room with another child. So it's really funny how they kind of like, it's always been like that, because my dad used to say the same. Like they put the Scottish people together, so I don't know why.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.